Hey Jay, got a question for you. So everyone enjoyed our talk yesterday, so we're gonna do this again today, all right? All right, so here we go. What do you think about relationships and finances? Like if a woman comes to the relationship with a small bag, meaning that she doesn't have a lot of money to add to the pot, but you are the money maker in the relationship, would you automatically want to enter that relationship adding her money to your pot and you guys having a nice big pot, or she keeps her money and you keep yours?
That's an interesting question there.
So what do you think?
I think that coming into the relationship,
Coming into the relationship. Like you guys are committed now. Y'all decided to be in a committed relationship and her bag is not as big. Because this is the second part to this question, but let's answer this one first.
uh, I think that together is better.
Even in a relationship, I'm not talking about marriage now.
In a relationship, if
Yeah,
it's just a
boyfriend, girlfriend.
they're not living together,
Let's just say they're not right now. They're just in a committed
then
relationship.
there's no commitment to money.
No, it is commitment. Okay.
I don't think there's a commitment to money if they just dating and they're not living together because they're not sharing expenses.
Okay. So let's just say they say we want to take it serious and now they're moving in together.
Then I think together is better. Because you just said they're moving in together. So together is better.
Do you think adding the money, her money, your money, and then both of y'all having equal access,
Yes.
she could just do whatever she want to do with the money? And you could do whatever you want to do with the money?
Yeah. I think there needs to be some ground rules in place. Like budgeting. Still got to have some kind of financial responsibility. You just got to set ground rules. Because if you're already moving in together, that means there's a level of trust there, where at least it should be. So putting rules in place so that both parties can feel financially secure, I think that's a way ahead. I know some people like to just separate the money, say my money, your money, your money,
My money.
your money is my money, however they say it. But it just depends on the goals. You know, you can't have, and both parties have to be responsible, financially responsible. You can't have one that's financially irresponsible and then another one financially responsible. They're just gonna put strain on it. And I think at that point they just need to have a better discussion and have some just better understanding of and conversations on how we together want to do finances. So that's my take on that.
All right, so what if she doesn't agree with you? What if she is like, you as the man pay all the bills and I take whatever monies that I make and let that be my own kind of my spending money, my allowance, so to speak?
Oh man, you killing me with these type of questions. I just think that if he's making the money to do it, first of all, to say that this is my money and y'all don't come to an agreement of it like that, to say that he's gonna take on all the financial responsibility of the household without a conversation is.
No, I'm saying it is a conversation. You guys are having the conversation.
We're having together.
And she was raised in a home where her father told her, the man takes care of all your financial needs.
Okay, we living in modern times now. So if we're gonna go into roles, we're gonna lay out roles, and then we can't pick and choose what roles we wanna, partake in or abide by. If you say a man's responsibility is to provide for me 100% and I can do whatever I want, that means that whatever roles he deemed that a woman should do, she got to be open to it as well.
Like what?
I don't know. I said whatever he deemed that a woman role should be. then she,
Are you referring to cooking and cleaning?
no, it's more than that, you know.
Hmm.
It just whatever he feel. If he, let's say he does prefer that. Say, okay, if my role is to do this, to provide for us. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
To
He
provide
just
for
spoke
us.
to you. He didn't even speak to my ass.
I be out here every day in these streets.
I see.
But so I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
Okay, you were saying about roles. If he deemed cooking and cleaning as one of the women's responsibility,
Then that's something that they should be on the table. You know,
so
I
you
think a lot of relationships go in where one person dictate what the roles are, and the other person has no say, and they just fall. They expect them to fall in line without conversation. So if you say, for example, us, we're looking at, I make sure the simple stuff, take the trash out. I don't ask you to ever take the trash out. I don't ever ask you to wash the car. Just certain things that I don't ever ask you to do the yard. I don't ever ask you to do certain things, right? I just take that as a personal thing. I just do that because I just know that I should do that, and I don't want you out there pumping no gas, especially if I'm around. So I always keep gas in the cars and keep everything going.
but you also pay all the bills. You do the grocery shopping.
I do the grocery shopping. That's something I like to do. I like to get out the house and go and walk around in the store and stuff because you want to order online. I need to touch my fruit. I need to touch it. I can't do the online. So
I do like going online.
yeah. So I just think that just whatever roles, be open to the different roles. Because you just can't say I make $5,000 and he make $10,000, right? And say that I'm gonna keep my $5,000 and you spend all your money on the bills and the bills equal $8,000. What sense does that make?
You still have $2,000 to do whatever you want to do with it, and I have $5,000 to do whatever I want to do with it. You don't think that's fair?
That is not fair at all.
So
You know that's not fair. So how does, in what world does that make sense?
So let me ask you this though, because I know you and I have spoke about this before. How much more money does a man need to make for him to say you can keep every diamond that you make? Because remember at one time you did propose that to me.
Yeah, that's when I was making $20 plus thousand a month. When you can make $20-some thousand a month easy, and the bills are only like $6,000, that's not a hard choice. I say 3 times.
My bills wasn't $6,000, but I see what you're saying. So okay, so you're saying if you're making 3 times, ooh, that's a squirrel, a rabbit. So you're saying
3 to 4 times, 3 times more than you. So if you make
3 times more than me,
yeah,
then I can keep all my money.
then you can keep all your money if I make 3 times more than you, because that's enough for me to pay the bills, and then I have
No matter how much money I make?
if I make it
Oh, 3 times more.
yeah.
Oh,
You making $100,000 a year, and I make $300,000 a year.
I can keep my
I'm
100,000,
pretty sure I can afford the bills.
and I can keep my
You can
100,000.
keep your money as long as it's manageable. You just can't. We still have to be financially responsible. I may ask you to just drop a little something in the savings here or there, But
And you want to be asking me what I'm doing with it?
not unless you come to me and ask me for some money, then I'm gonna look at you crazy.
So I can't ask for nothing. Okay, I
Man,
got you.
That should be able to. You should be able to take care of everything you need to take care of.
Yeah. Okay, so, all right, now, the second part to this question. You ready?
Yeah.
Now, come on, Jay. What if the woman you meet, you find out that she is the bag, baby? She is pulling in more money than you, or shortly after y'all get together, she lands some type of gig, job, contract, or whatever the case may be, and her bag is more than yours. Is that a dog right there, baby? Oh, okay. So how would you feel? And, all that good stuff.
I wouldn't care. Like I say, we're better together. So you make more money than me, I don't care. That's more for us. So I wouldn't feel jealous. I wouldn't get mad. The only time I will have a problem
Mm-hmm.
is, and it works on either side.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I'm making 3 times more than you, and I start holding things over your head and putting you down, that's an issue. Putting you down and
what?
saying like, this is my house. I make the money in here. I pay these bills. I do all that. No one wants to hear that on either side.
Right.
So as long as she's not doing that and trying to,
Have you ever experienced that?
no, not really,
So what made you even say that?
because it's just when we look at it, because I have watched shows and heard of that happening,
Okay.
like on both sides. Like men do it, and I also know women do it too. You
Okay.
know, they start like, I make the money. This
I'm the
individual here
bag.
sitting on the couch every day. You know, it just depends. So,
Okay.
but
So
I don't think you should. I wouldn't get mad or be jealous of you or whatever if you made more money than me. No.
okay. So when I start making 20+ thousand on YouTube, you ain't gonna get mad.
I ain't gonna get mad, but I can't say that because I ain't making 3 times more than you. So I don't even know how that would work. How would that work?
So you said if I start making 20,000, you want to keep your check?
No, I could never do that. I wouldn't want to do that anyway.
So what are you asking?
I'm just saying that's just like I don't know. I wouldn't want to keep my check because it's just something in a man where he should feel like he's being part of something, putting some money in, contributing.
So you wouldn't feel right if I totally paid all the bills and took care of all the finances.
I would not.
Most women wouldn't. Would you if I started making 20,000, would you want to go out and match that, or would you be like, nah, baby, do your thing?
It depends on how we rolling.
What you mean?
I ain't gonna go out and be trying to match it, because guess what? We still have a home. If both of us out there, like, we're different. We retired.
Right.
We don't put that work in.
That's true.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you start making money, I'm not going to go out there and just try to compete with you. Then what's the point? What's the point?
All right. So would you date a girl? One more question and then we'll just pick back up tomorrow. But what was my question? What if you date a girl and her credit score is not all that great? Or if you meet a girl, would you date her, or would you say, no, get your finances together and then let's spin the block?
It all depends on if she's financially responsible or if she's open to be responsible, teaching and learning. I would kick her to the curb because, no, I think that's the wrong way, because you could be throwing away some treasure. For real.
Would you try to date a girl if your finances weren't on point?
I don't date my finances not on point either. No, as long as I'm open to learning, gaining trust.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm open to it. You just got to be open to learning. And
would you be open to learning?
Yeah.
From her?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did. Remember when we first got together, I told you what I tell you. I said I'm good as long as I have $2,500 in the bank. Yeah. $2,500 in the bank.
And a job.
Mm-hmm. And I was in the military, so I knew I wasn't gonna get fired. So I was.
And what did I tell you?
You changed your mind. You wanted to save more money.
Right.
So
what did I say?
I don't remember exactly what you said, but
I think I said something like, you crazy, or
whatever it
that's
was.
being complacent, or we're not about to live off no $2,500 in the bank, or and how much did I say we needed in the bank?
A couple $100,000.
Yep.
So.
Yep, I did. Well, all right. Well, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to digest what you said, and we'll pick back up tomorrow, because these gnats are getting to us, sister, because we came out a little late today, baby. The gnats are out here, baby, big. So, all right. You want to add anything else?
I just think that, when it comes down to finances, both parties have to be financially responsible, open to learn. You got to be on the same path with the same goals. because if you're not, then that's going to lead to other stresses in your relationship that you don't need.
But in order to be on those same paths and same goals,
You
communication
have to communicate.
about finances is key. So let me ask you something. How soon in the relationship, just a relationship now, should you talk about those finances? Because at some point you got to talk about it in order to know if that's something that you want to even tackle
How soon is
in the relationship. Mm-hmm.
when we start talking about making serious plans, like when we want to start going on trips and doing other things. For example, I can't keep coming to you and say, "Hey, can I get some money?" And you see that I'm working. That's not gonna work. You're gonna start questioning me. What am I doing with my money?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna become an issue. But I think people wait too long to discuss finances.
So how soon? You haven't really told me. So you're basically saying when y'all start traveling. So how soon is that?
As soon as you can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
I think it should be soon in the relationship. If you think
6
you're gonna
months, a year.
I think it's based on the seriousness of the relationship. Once it starts getting serious, then because you're not gonna discuss finances with no booty call. you know, somebody you just going out on casual dates with. I think when it starts getting serious, then y'all need to start having those serious discussions.
Okay. All right, bro. Bro. You like me calling you bro?
It's all good.
It's all good. All right. You got any questions for me?
Do your thing, man. Good job for what you do.
Good job. All right. Well, that's all, folks. Till tomorrow. Bye, y'all.